Hello everyone, I am Warren Broad, the creator of Recovery in the Now, and I'd like to welcome you to Phase 1. So welcome. I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to discuss beginning your road in recovery. When you make the choice to begin recovery, many things have had to happen. Different people come to this point for many different reasons. Some have come due to a run-in with the law. Others have had family members or friends confront them with an intervention or a meeting of some kind to express their concerns. In my own experience, it was a situation of what I call a reality check. And what I mean by that is that I had gotten to a point where I knew I was extremely close to losing everything that I held dear to me. I'd reached an emotional and spiritual bottom. This is most likely where you are at. Or you could be here to add strategies and understanding to your existing path in recovery. At this time, starting in Phase 1, we're going to discuss some of what I believe to be some of the most important aspects of the recovery process. Beginning with an exercise you must complete and reference regularly. I'd like you to begin with thinking deeply about what has brought you to recovery. I want you to go deep. I need you to search within your memory for all those difficult moments when your addiction was at its worst. Think of your lowest points, times when you hurt deeply. There can be times when you hurt yourself spiritually. There can be moments when you hurt others. There can be times when you deeply went against your own inner values. The key here is the more honest you are with yourself, the more you allow yourself to really see, feel, and know those moments. The more powerful you can make those events in helping you through the initial phases of recovery. You see, because the more real you make those moments, the more powerful they will be in helping you when your addict mind wants to use or act out. What leads so many addicts back to addiction or compulsive behaviors is minimizing the lows they'd experienced in addiction. I've seen it over and over again with my clients, and I experienced it personally several times. I would get some clean time, and then my mind would begin to play down the events of my past. Or it would begin to tell me that I was past that, or that I could never allow myself to go to those lows again. This is completely and utterly untrue, and I know you all know that. And every addict knows it. The truth that we all know is that when addiction is active, it will always grow. It never stays the same. Over time, you will reach those lows again. So what I'd like you to do is sit down with your notepad or your computer and begin writing. Write down your worst moments. Write down the effects they had on you, your loved ones, and anyone else. I want you to feel it. I want you to know it. These are the events and memories you must bring into your consciousness when your mind begins to desire your drug of choice or your behavior of choice. If you can truly allow yourself to remember the pain you felt in those terrible moments or the pain you inflicted on others, you will have a far better option for success. So let me give you an example. It's Friday afternoon. I use Friday afternoon because it was always a reason to party or act out since my early days of addiction. Friday afternoon has arrived, and the addict mind begins its dialogue. Hey, it's Friday afternoon. It's time to party. This is when we have to speak back to the addict mind. You must bring in the feelings, the images, the memories of your absolute worst moments. You must bring in what is most powerful. You must become more powerful than the addict mind. Hold on to that image or that memory to help give yourself the reason for not acting out or not using. Also, you must not sit and wait for the impulse to pass. This is what I call white knuckle recovery. You can't just sit and clench your hands and wait for your mind to stop. I want you to get up, go for a walk, go for a swim, call a friend, do something that changes your environment and switches your focus. Always remember your mind cannot focus on two things at the same time. If you change your focus and move to a new activity, you'll have a new place for your mind to focus its energy on. So I'd like to thank you for watching Phase 1 and look forward to seeing you in the next module.